Yeah, so sometimes of the year, there's this water crossing and there's grass everywhere.
Oh, nice.
It was to the left. Let's turn around.
Doing?
Huh?
Yeah, those are some deep crevices.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's easy to fall. It's like a little cliff on the side, huh? This is the easy one too.
No shit.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's ask John how he's doing.
I don't know why, but they call this paintball.
Paintball?
Yeah.
Is that what they do over here?
No. I don't know why it's called paintball.
They have little balls all over the place. just got little bumps all over the place. And if you slow down, you're like, boom, they'll feel like curves going over.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting to see the whoops in the single track, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I think like if you go really fast, you can stay on top of it. It'll feel like small bumps, but you don't know what's ahead.
All right.
Anything could come up, and then you're like screwed.
I hear John.
There he is.
Yeah, this was my first single track, and it was pretty tough.
Yeah, this is a rough spot to learn on.
Yeah.
Just to get comfortable with, on the bike. I can't wait for the Recluse, man. It's gonna feel so much different on this bike.
Okay, I slid into a cactus back there.
Shit.
But I got it out okay.
Where's the cactus thorn?
I jumped off. It's like my back end started to slide sideways, and then it was angling off the trail. So then I just kind of jumped off and dropped it and picked it back up.
Well, you know what sucks about your grip, John, is that it could slide off, at any time.
Yeah, it's still it's a little bit tighter than it was before, but like when I lifted my bike up, it started to slip off. And I put weight on it.
That's what I like, the bar ends that go all the way at the end.
What's that?
I like the bar end protectors that
Yeah.
go all the way to the end.
I wish I could get this one down, but
Oh, it's cracked, huh?
no. It's just the
Oh, that's the way it looks.
yeah, the clutch.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's kind of in the way.
Yeah. So you go up and over, but it looks like they did that for that reason, huh? So that you can have more room for your cables.
Maybe.
You know how it has
I don't
that
know.
hook? It's got a hook on it.
Whatever. For the most part, it's still, when I crash the bike, it still falls on the bar,
Yeah. Let's move out of the way.
Hey,
Flat tire, headed back.
what's that?
That's our flat tire headed back.
Oh, you got it flat?
It looks too bad.
Maybe I just aired it down that much in the parking lot.
A lot of times, because those tubes are so thick, it just feels like you still have air.
Oh, that's flat.
Yeah. Yeah, it's out. You just got a good tube in there. That's awesome.
Yeah, we were up past that KTM fender. I'm like, dude, I gotta go back. It's only gonna get worse, guys.
Are you parked in the Mesquite staging
Yeah.
area? Well, you're almost back, so.
Yeah. Right on, guys.
Pretty good.
Have a good one.
You can tell he probably went from Honda to KTM because of his red pants.
Because of what?
Because of his red pants.
Oh, yeah?
He probably had a Honda before.
Well, that's why I got the blue. I came from a Yamaha.
Yeah, see? WR, huh?
I'm fogging up again.
Yeah, that's a WR, huh?
I didn't get a good look at it. I'm fogging up. How are you doing? You like this trail, John?
You want to take a longer break, John?
This one's almost over anyway. And then it leads to the wash, and then more single track unless you stay on the wash.
That's like really good practice for enduro riding. Are we going over any cactus or cliffs or anything?
What are we at now? Mileage?
16.
16?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still good. And the last ride that we did together, that was almost 60, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. That was a lot. I think John and I did. You did 100 the other day, huh, John?
I don't think I can go that far.
Did you refill or what?
Oh, you know what? After John left, I did another 20.
Did you have to refill your tank?
No.
Really?
I didn't hit reserve. But I was close to the house where if I needed to, I could hit reserve and go to a gas station. So I wanted to push it, and it worked.
Yeah,
I was so
But-
tired after that day.
but that mesquite wash area, it's usually really neat. Like, thick green grass all over the place. I mean, you can see the dead stuff all over the place.
Yeah.
But,
It looks a lot prettier now.
yeah, even through here, there's, like right here, would be green grass or something.
Before it snows, we got to get up north and go do some Prescott.
Yeah.
Called Dewey something. And then the areas of like Cornice Junction. And then maybe we could go to Sedona before
Before it snows.
Yeah, before we get any kind of snow and stuff. I'd really like to go check it out.
You haven't been to Sedona, or you just haven't ridden there?
Yeah, I haven't ridden.
I haven't either.
Yeah, I'd like to really
I've
check
gone.
it out. 'Cause
I've gone hiking.
those Jeep,
I was just there a couple days ago hiking.
yeah, I would just follow the Jeep Tour trail.
Yeah.
Go check that out. That'd be cool.
Man, you know the I think it's called Devil's Ladder or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was sitting on top of Submarine Rock, good view of Devil's Ladder, and there was a Tacoma that went down it, and then it tried to go back up it, and it was having a really hard time, and they
Is
had
there
to.
an alternative route?
They had to they had to back down the Devil's Ladder eventually. I mean, they were ripping up their tires, so it's like sliding all over the place, and
Wow.
yeah.
Shit. Wow, I thought it was a little easier than that. I also thought it was just a challenging route where you can bypass it and go around.
Well, I was thinking maybe they didn't have like a locker in the back or something.
All right.
Or I was watching videos on YouTube afterwards, and the Jeeps, they were backing up to get some momentum, pop over the rocks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
saw
was
that
just
too.
on the throttle.
I saw one with the Pathfinder.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, so if you head right on that, that should eventually take you to where we started. But So oh.
I thought one of those guys was John. Where you want to go?
So if we keep going forward, there's more single track. It's harder.
Let's go straight for a little bit and then we'll...
You want to?
Something
Okay.
else that opens up later?
So this way heads further away. This way heads back towards the trucks.
Okay.
Eventually.
You like the single track, John? Or?
Yeah.
All right, we'll stay on it then.
It gets harder though, so we want to stay to the left. Whoa. Huh? We can turn around whenever. Hey, John, were you trying to get out of the rut?
Holy shit.
Hey, John.
I'll just tip it up.
Hey, John, were you trying to get out of the rut?
I don't know.
It's easier to stay in it if you were.
You know what? Your light is about to come off, so we do have to just pick it straight up, John.
If I drop my front wheel down on the grip.
Were you trying to go to the side of the rut, John? Where were you going? Were you trying to go to the side?
Well, yeah, I was trying to go up on the left shoulder.
No, stay in the rut.
Okay.
Stay in it.
You know what, John? I rode it high because I had some momentum and I held in the clutch.
Yeah.
And I just tapped it so my back tire wouldn't slip in.
Oops.
That rut's huge, huh?
Huh?
That rut is huge.
Yeah, there's a lot more of them. Hold on. Is my brake on there? There we go. Front brake wasn't working for a second. There we go. That's working. Huh?
Y'all want to take a break?
Okay.
Want to go back down and take a break?
Okay.
Just kidding.
Think we're gonna keep going? It gets worse than this.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me go through real quick. Thank you. Yeah, when I saw that, I just kind of got a lot of speed and I stayed up high.
Yeah.
But if I had given a little gas, it would have dropped in that rut out of this stuff. So that was a little bit of luck there too.
And there's one that goes almost straight down. It's like 3 times as big as this one. And obviously, if we turn around the same way, you have to go back up it.
It looks like we could take the wash.
Yeah, you could.
Right? That's the wash right there?
Well, we would have to turn, yeah. It looks like it. I mean, if you want to go down the hill, I guess you could. Or we could turn around. That's 4 peaks right over there.
What's it called?
4 peaks. The mountain with like the 4.
Oh, that jagged area to the right?
Yeah, to the right.
Oh, wow.
I mean, you can kind of tell that's where the freeway is. Yeah, John. Whenever you see those, stay in the rut. It's much easier.
Yep, I agree.
And just use holding your clutch.
Yeah. I just have the clutch.
I usually keep it in like second or third gear,
Oh,
and then just hold in the clutch
hold
and
in
give it
first.
gas to.
Oh, then first gear, holding in the clutch. Probably like that gear too.
Well, I usually have it in third gear because first and second usually have too much power and the wheel just spins.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want to ride ahead for a shady area, or?
Okay.
Or did you want to turn around? It gets worse.
Oh, I don't mind going on the single track. I just go a little bit slower so I don't fall too much.
I don't know, that's fine.
We can look for a shady spot. I don't know if we'll find one.
Start off with 2 shirts. Now I'm burning up.
Well, I guess I could go ahead kind of slow and you probably catch up to me.
You want to look for a place to brake?
Okay.
Look at that crevice over there. The one that John's going to hit right now.
Yeah. There's a lot of them. There's one that's really steep and it goes downhill. I think every time I've fallen at the bottom of it.
Oh, it's like, you have no other choice?
I don't know what it is. I've just fallen at the bottom every time. Maybe this time will be an exception.
You're getting used to the bike though, huh?
What's that?
You're still getting used to your bike, right?
Oh no. I'm used to it now. I've had it since February.
Oh, that's a good amount of time. when those ruts get deeper.
I haven't run into John yet.
Oh, you haven't?
No. I was
Go
just...
off to the side, right?
What? I don't think he went off to the side. This is the one! This is the one! Steep! That's the first time I made that without falling.
Whoa. I went that way. I went to the side.
That looks crazy, man.
You think we could go back up that?
No way.
I came down from the side over there. That wasn't too bad right there.
That's the first time I actually made it without falling.
You made it. You went down that, John?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
I guess that's. I don't know which one's worse.
It's worse.
It's shorter.
Yeah, you don't want to fall in that.
And there was like a shady spot right up here.
So here's the thing, guys. At the end of this, I know eventually it leads back, but I don't know where. So we would be better off going back into the wash.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna have to go up there somehow.
Guess I could use a rock.
Huh?
All over maybe.
What?
If I feel like a Charlie Balancing, I'll move my bike out of the way.
Apparently there's much, much worse than this too out here. I just haven't been on it yet.
That's pretty insane. I mean, to go up something like that would be almost impossible.
Oh, I think you can make it. We're gonna have to find some way.
These guys are going up, huh?
We're gonna have to find some way up there. I mean, eventually this leads back into the wash, but
Different trail.
Yeah, these guys are gonna need a rope. Have you seen anybody go up it?
up that.
Yeah.
I don't think I've gone back this way. So, no. What did you think when you saw that?
Oh, I said shit.
What about you, John?
Yeah, what did you think, John? Like, I'm going around.
Big bolt.
Maybe that's that little, little turnoff to the right was.
Not boulders, but there's some rocks coming up. Now we have to go over some pretty decent sized rocks. popped my chain off on one of them one time. Good enough.
It's hanging by a thread.
What's hanging by a thread?
Huh?
What's hanging by a thread?
It's about to overturn. Ow, you little fucker. Where did you come from? That was something else.
Where are we at now? Mileage.
Oh, it shouldn't be more than a mile or two. We'll have to,
We were just going pretty slow.
yeah. We're not coming much down.
18.2. So when we do get out of this, if we're not turning around, I think we have enough gas to. What?
I don't think we can turn around with that.
Oh.
I don't know how else
I think we have enough gas to figure out where we need to go.
Yeah, I think so.
There's only so many places you can go, and you can kind of use 4 peaks as a sign as to where the freeway is, because
Oh, I
it's right
see.
next to the freeway. So if you're going the opposite direction, you need to turn around.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's too bad. John, you can bring any snacks or what?
Yeah, lift my protein bar in the cab of the truck.
Oh yeah, I saw by my feet. Sorry.
And then
I thought you
all-
were just looking for.
And then all of the trails eventually lead into that wash.
Is that all you had?
Yeah. At a Gatorade.
Jeez.
We'll say this is a lot easier than the first time I did it.
Is it? Having a good time now, huh?
Yep. Well, the first time I did it was like 100 degrees.
Yeah, that's too
No
hot,
thanks.
dude. This is good weather. Perfect weather. Could be a little cooler, but then
Yeah,
we
it
wouldn't
could
be
be
able
a
to start
little
off in the morning. And the rain being here, it's not as loose.
Yeah.
Yeah, not so much dust. Nice. The rain.
B. Yeah, but there's a lot of riding out here.
Sure is.
Most of it, I have to say, I haven't even seen.
John, you could have this too.
That's right.
Sure.
I'm fine.
That's 2 of them in there.
Wow.
It's a defect.
I guess I'll have those.
You still on my?
Oh, you
Did you
ripped
bring
up your
anything?
arm, John?
Oh yeah, last time we were riding.
Oh.
I was kind of going fast in front. I hit a rock and.
It's 2 packages, but it's only 1 package worth of fruit snacks.
It's not even 1 package.
Not even, yeah.
Usually you have like 4 to 6.
Attracted to black.
There's 3,
Well,
and they're all the same color.
that's funny. And that's Costco. Oh, that breeze feels good.
Yeah, it feels pretty good when you're sitting down.
Oh, man.
So one thing about this, doing mostly single track, it's a big workout.
Yeah.
You feel really tired afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
You feel a difference with your tires?
Yeah. Not sliding.
Anytime I get a brand new set of tires, I always think, yeah, it's like a brand new bike. Everything changes. What else do I have in here?
You put new decals on your bike.
I
Factory
think I put
effects.
one. Yeah, I think I put that one.
I put the one by the choke so I could see where it's at. I couldn't find it sometimes.
I don't really like the rocks coming up. They're kind of hard to get over.
Oh, shit.
Well, at least I remember them being hard to get over.
John, what would you rather have, the element of surprise or anticipation?
Well, I was kind of warning you guys about that hill there at the very beginning.
I thought it was over at the very end, but I'm okay with it. As long as we don't have to go back up it. I got a rope, we could probably help each other. Anybody have to be back at a certain time?
Nope.
All good? All right. John, any interviews on Sunday?
Oh yeah, how's that going?
Interviews. I've had some good interviews. I had like 3 more interviews this week. I had one with like Apollo Education Group, and one with Ascension Health. Ascension's real big.
Accenture? Or no?
Ascension.
Ascension.
And they're like a big Catholic health group that has the largest one in the United States. A couple of them, they told me I didn't get, like I got through to the second interview, and then they said I did good, but they went with another candidate. In one case, they told me that the other guy was certified in Red Hat Linux, and I'm still a finalist for it. There was a couple of them work from, the Ascension one is a work from home position, paid like $55 an hour.
Yeah.
So that would be that's really good. And the other one was like $50 an hour, paid work from home. Then I interviewed with American Express. They told me that I didn't get it, but then I interviewed for another job I haven't found out yet if I'm still in the running. So 2 different ones, American Express. That, let's see, there's
Yeah, I've gone through a lot of interviews, huh?
so quite a few. Yeah, there was one with Boeing, about working remote for Boeing. I hope I get, but I haven't had the interview yet. But they just called me about it and said they were going to schedule it. It seemed like I had like one day I had like 3 interviews in one day, and this week I had 2 on Thursday.
Are you just using like Monster and stuff like that, or what?
Yeah, and a lot of them have just called me from LinkedIn.
Yeah.
I guess they found my profile, and I just started adding more contacts and stuff. Because before I used to only put people contacts that I actually knew, but then I learned out that the search engine way it works for recruiters is that it'll only search for 2 layers deep. Like it'll search their contacts and then their contacts, and then that's like how far when you do a search your thing will go. So you want to try to get it. So if you can get as many of like those big, especially those people that have a lot of contacts, if they're in your first, if they're your contact, then any of your contacts would have access to their contacts and stuff. So the more people you can get. So then I went from like 150 to like 700 contacts in a couple of days. I just like click, connect to anybody.
Is it anyone, even if you didn't know them?
Yeah, and I'm making like 50 or 100 more a day from just people I don't even know. So I guess and then it seemed like more people have been calling from LinkedIn. Then I applied directly to a couple of jobs like at Dignity Health, and they interviewed me, and I was thought I was going to get that.
You flew out for an interview?
So far, all the interviews have been just on the phone, except for American Express. I had to go down to American Express, and then 2 of the recruiting companies had me come out to meet them in Phoenix. And there was a couple of jobs I applied in San Diego that there's some, I don't know, they keep calling me about positions there. I guess I said I was willing to relocate to California, but I get a lot of calls just from all over for different states and stuff. But I told them I only want to look in Phoenix area or mainly or like this San Francisco Bay Area, or I guess I'll take or the San Diego job sounded pretty good, so I let them interviewed for that. But I think if I haven't got, I should just study some more. I think Ariana makes some better notes for when I do the technical interviews. Like had one interview. They were just asking me questions about Solaris and AIX and Linux and you know, like the difference between different versions of Solaris. Have you worked with like Solaris? The differences between 8 and 9, and I kind of remember that Mobile is a different utility for configuring devices and for managing the processes on that system startup. That there's different like it used to be able to have to manually create these links from the directory. And they said I was right as far as the process stuff is different, but I couldn't remember like the name of the command or stuff. And then I started getting confused. Like it's been so long since I worked on AIX, like I'm remembering the difference between AIX and Solaris because I only mainly worked on Linux at Insight, and Insight is kind of a joke that it was mostly just doing patching and the same kind of problem tickets over and over. Like it kind of got rusty on how to like actually configure new systems. And they had
Tell them it just sucked.
You know, the data center team did all like the building new servers and stuff. So it's been quite a while since they did that kind of work. But
I'd say 3/4 of what I do is like project work. And then
I guess
a quarter of it is fault. I feel like a consultant sometimes.
Yeah. When I was the only one there, I was like, then all they did have time for was like problem tickets, and then I tried to fix them so they wouldn't recur and stuff. But it's almost, and the problem tickets, it's almost always caused by that other data center team that Ron Russell used to manage. Those guys be doing maintenance and wouldn't tell the operations center that they were rebooting the server or deleting file systems. And so if it wasn't from them doing maintenance, then it would be like an application file system filling up or something. So I'd have to figure out who the application architect is. So it was only maybe like 10% of them, or actually something I could actually fix on my own. It was usually just somebody didn't get notified, or somebody I have to figure out who the right person is. That's good. So there wasn't that much real Unix stuff, except occasionally. And so, but I know I created like a free trial accounts on Amazon for their Amazon Web Services for the cloud, for building servers on the cloud, and with Microsoft Azure. They have a free trial. So, and then I created a Linux and then installed Red Hat Linux on server there, so I can practice. And I've got a study guide for the certification for the Red Hat Certified Engineer and System Administrator, and so it's got exercises in there to. Because I guess to get the certification, there could be some practical stuff they have to do on the actual systems, plus a written test, and so I can practice on that and learn more. But kind of go back and forth between should I study or should I just apply for jobs or
do both.
And do both, and that's kind of what I've been doing is both.
Yeah, take the opportunity that you have free time to study.
Yeah,
I'd love to have the free time to study.
Yeah,
and not have to study when I get home after work.
That's fine. I started thinking like if I make it through a few more interviews and still haven't gotten an offer, then like I know I could do better on the technical part. I think I'm doing okay. But sometimes I get the interviews that I know I do good on, where they just kind of ask like general experience about your experience and how would you, and then from like a high level, how would you address troubleshooting that issue, or what kind of project, or what are the most important things in project work and stuff. I think I do better on those open-ended questions. But then when they go like how do you specific, how do you check change your default router and Solaris, and I'm kind of guessing if I'm remembering the right stuff. But I think I can make some cheat sheets too that for the technical interviews when they're on the phone. I remember before I got the job at Insight, I had like this thing that held my monitor stand, and I put these metal rods on either side of it, and then had all these sheets of paper, like one on top of the other side, like 3 layers of paper, 3 sheets of paper, like in all these columns all around me. And I sit there and I had like all the commands for device control, like for security hardening or process management, like all the different categories of configuration stuff you'd have to do with. Wow. So I could just like quickly they could ask me the question about how do you check patch updates this software for Linux versus because I didn't, or HPUX. I get questions on that too, and there's like all these little different variations on operating systems, and so I could actually I need to make those things again because it's kind of cheating. But if I don't have to go in there in person, and I got it, so I could really go and like 5 seconds, and then I find the command and I go, I think it's this. Yeah. So I'm gonna make some of those sheets again.
Wow, all that knowledge, and then you just throw it out the door after a while, huh?
It just starts to, you don't use it, it kind of gets rusty. years.
'cause
about
I-
7 years.
I
don't know. My
changes.
job's a little different. I'm on a different team than he was on.
Mm.
I'm doing new stuff all the time.
It's all networking stuff.
Yeah.
And there's a lot to that too. Yes. So
I have like
um,
5 or 6 different projects right now
they will say for Insight or for the other client companies. Or,
for different companies.
yeah, they like lost. They used to have more Unix servers from back when we had well, Del Monte was kind of going. They still are there, I guess, but Dole had some systems, and they I guess they folded that project, or there was a utility company that had. They always had like Solaris issues on their database servers. And I have to, the one that what's the name? The Moy Hennessy. They were a client. They had a couple of some old AIX servers that I helped them do upgrades on, and they would get work from them. But because they got bought out by Louis Vuitton, and Louis Vuitton company, I guess, had their own IT staff, and then the same American Water got bought up by another utility
Looking at the
company. And
Yeah. wanna
If
check
you
it
can find the wash, I mean, if we can find,
out? It's right there.
so they always ask me, how come you're no longer working? What happened? But then I can explain. They explain how they lost contracts.
that's supposed to be the wash, the water there.
I think so, yeah. You hear him stop.
Okay,
Sycamore Creek.